The focus on Kyrie Irving was fairly insane. Cameras recorded his every move. And this, mind you, was several hours before 20-something thousand people filed into the seats in Quicken Loans Arena for the season opener. His first steps into the joint as a Boston Celtic after 6 years a Cavalier were news, and said steps were soon disseminated to the world. The white headphones atop the green cap. The gray hoodie. The new sneakers. Even at a morning shoot-around, these things had to be known. "Not really surreal," Irving said as he sat courtside amid a crush of reporters before the Celts did their walkthrough, stretch those legs session. "I'm just glad, honestly, to get this moment started. I think that me playing the game that I love, it's probably bigger than what everything else that is going to transpire, or anybody else says, the narratives with all this. Just excited, like I said. I'm going to keep saying it over and over. I'm just excited to get the season started. I'm just happy to get the season started, regardless of who we play." Obviously, it's made a much bigger deal because it's the Cleveland Cavaliers and the situation that happened this summer and being a part of a great trade. "I'm just truly appreciative to have this opportunity to play the game on a bigger stage and be back here in Cleveland to start of the season. It feels different, but I'm ready to get started." There has been much discussion about the reception Irving will receive, largely because he asked to be traded this past summer. The question was answered with gusto. Fans hooted on him at the introduction, and when he touched the ball after the Celts won the tip-off. Irving's in-game response was to drive and score 16 seconds in. As for what he would like to say to the local fans, he replied, "Oh, man, I'm excited to be back. I'm excited to get the season started. It's a little different for all of us, but like I said, my 6 years being here, they were something that helped me evolve as a man, and coming in here every single night and strapping up my shoelaces for the Cleveland Cavaliers was something awesome. And now I start a new journey and a new step in my career, and I'm ready to get it started. But I'm always truly grateful for them welcoming me with open arms and making sure me and my family were always supported. Ultimately, my love will never change that I have for Cleveland." But the crowd emotions will no doubt be mixed. On one hand, Irving did hit the biggest shot in franchise history, a last-minute trade in Game 7 against Golden State 2 years ago to secure the Cavs' only championship. On the other hand, he wanted to leave the city and LeBron James. He was asked what wasn't working for him here. "Well, guys," said Irving, "going forward, I kind of wanted to put that to rest in terms of everyone figuring out or trying to figure out or dive in and continue to dive into a narrative that they have no idea about. That probably will never ever be divulged because it's not important. This was literally just a decision that I wanted to make solely based on my happiness in pushing my career forward. I don't want to pinpoint anything. I will never pinpoint anything because that's not what real grown-ups do. They continue to move on with their lives and continues to progress, and that's what I'm going to continue to do." As honest as that answer may be, it will likely only add to the mystery and the curiosity. And Kyrie certainly didn't help soothe any Cleveland feelings when he called Boston a real live sports city. "Of course it was going to turn into a comparison," said Irving. "I was talking about driving into Boston, and when I'm actually on the highway driving through Boston and doing this in a new environment of going into that city, it's something different for me." It kind of worked out that I was talking to ESPN reporter Mark Spears and it turned into a comparison of me comparing Boston to Cleveland, and it wasn't anything like that. A real live sports city is anything that you want it to be in terms of your opinion, but for me, it was me driving in and thinking that I'm in a real live sports city, something that I've kind of witnessed from afar that I didn't really know about until I actually got a chance to be in Boston and see what the fans are like. That was exciting for me. Tonight promises to be exciting, interesting as well.